for over a year now.
A battle has been raging, the likes of which is one for the ages. A clash between a virus that has gone unseen and doctors and nurses who have worked relentlessly. In the movies,
they would have already pointed the bat signal toward the sky.
Professor X
would have been forced to look deep into his mind's eye.
the Justice League would have assembled from every corner of the globe.
Tony Stark would have called Peter Parker and they'd ended up far from home.
Vision would have grabbed Wanda.
They would have called in those rhinos from Wakanda. Shuri would have built a suit or designed an antidote to put in soup.
If the new Black Captain America and Winter Soldier could call all their friends, this whole thing could be over. But this is not the movies.
This is real life.
And in real life, you start a battle not knowing when the end will be. And the fight always lasts longer than the time folks are willing to sit in their seats.
Real life is relentless.
And the battle very often feels unconquerable.
Early on in the pandemic, doctors and nurses and hospital workers were only beginning a fight of blockbuster proportion.
When videos of healthcare workers
Desperate to be heard, choking back tears and struggling to find words.
Their faces sullen from all the extra hours, confessing they didn't have the energy to eat or to shower.
Their cheeks scraped red from where their mask had rubbed them raw, would say, I want to quit so bad.
But I'm gonna go back tomorrow.
But I'm gonna go back tomorrow.
But I'm gonna go back tomorrow.
And in the midst of that despair,
At Henry Ford Hospital in Detroit, every time a patient was discharged,
The doctors and nurses would sing Journey's Don't Stop Believin'.
And at first, it was few and far between. But each time it played, they could reconnect with that lost feeling of relief.
Don't stop believin'.
a reminder that there was light at the end of the road.
And with time, more and more people were allowed to go home.
Hold on to that feeling.
Dear America's healthcare workers,
you may think your work goes unnoticed.
You may think it's all for naught, but we see your struggle. You don't know the power of your own origin stories.
and that's why we're here.
To tell you, we're not scared of Magneto or Thanos, but we do know fear.
And you were there to fight for us.
You may not feel that important,
But hey, when Rogue joined the X-Men, she was
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world.
See, in the real world, these characters don't exist.
There are no magic concoctions, no government experiments,
No mutant genes, no super speed, no adamantium, no vibranium.
we can't fly or turn back time,
But we can tell the origin stories of our superheroes.
Sure, when Tony Stark was knocked down, he got back up again.
But his armor is impenetrable.
And you were running low on PPE?
Wolverine's claws can cut through any kind of metal.
But he can't fight an enemy that he can't see.
The daily struggles you have faced would make even Superman turn away.
Doctor Strange couldn't fathom.
Wonder Woman wouldn't dare.
Batman would be shook.
The Flash would run away scared.
Do you know what you mean to America?
We know it had to have been hard to quarantine inside your house.
We saw when you refused to hug your children
and blew a distant kiss to your spouse? We know you slept in the guest bedroom, all alone, by yourself, and we'd love to say that we'd switch places with you if we could, but we just don't have that power. And we wish this poem played at the end of your movie, when the credits rolled. We wish it was fiction and we could award your performance Oscar gold.
But the pandemic isn't over.
So, truth be told, our message is twofold.
We are here to try to explain our gratitude, which really, you'll never know.
And we're here to say,
don't stop believin'.
you still have more to go.
But you
got this. Thank you.